So I've been thinking and I've been listening to my thoughts, and I was having a conversation with a friend of mine that I consider my brother. And this conversation happened a few weeks, maybe a month ago. And he brought up something to me about leaving his job and how he felt that everything he was doing for them wasn't appreciated, and he knew he could tap into something more that'd be more lucrative for him and his family, because he's the only one working in the family. He got 2 kids, and he's doing the best he can with what he has. So he would come to me and talk to me about how I was able to pretty much have the faith in leaving a job to pursue another opportunity when you have family and responsibility. And I said, first thing I said to him, I said, man, and I realized that as I was saying to him, I said, you know what you got to tap into? You got to tap into that energy that you're wasting somewhere else for people in an organization or a system who doesn't value who you are. You'll spend more time conserving the energy that you can use in the motivation and the willpower and the faith and the strength. That when you put yourself in position to get more, what'll happen is you'll find more. And I was just explaining to him, like, when you feel it's right, take the necessary responsibilities and handle those, and then be gone. Like, and when I mean be gone to leave that situation to start the one that's meant for you, that you feel. Because just being in motion, it may just catapult you to the place where you need to be anyway. It may not land exactly on the bullseye that you thought was going to be it. But I was telling him, I believe, bro, that you're the type of person that if you were put in that situation, you'll find it. You'll make it happen. And I truly believe and feel that. There's been different events that happened in my life where they had to be taken from me for me to realize I have more potential and I have more opportunity to use my potential. And it was getting backed up, whether it was a person, it was a job, it was a situation. It was something that I held on to, didn't know how to let go. But at the same time, I found myself complaining to myself personally about how come I can't get somewhere and do somewhere. So you got to tap into that thing that's dragging all your potential away. Or not even dragging, but holding your potential. Because if you're inside bubbling up and feeling it, there's a meaning for that. I always believe that if something comes to you, it's already in you, right? Whatever you feel, desire, dream, aspire, is there for a reason. Now, you may go out in the world and search some things and then find there's some adversities or some obstacles in your way. And you may feel like, nah, maybe I shouldn't. But being in motion is where you get results. It may not be the results you actually want and need, but being in motion is getting results. And that's something being a human, for 43 years is provided to me. I've traveled all around the world. And what I recognize in all the different places I've been to, things didn't happen just because people were in motion, whether it was positive or negative. That's how things happen. And for me, I put my faith all the way in God and try to figure out what that means to me. Because this is something that I feel I've been told. So I had to unlearn what I've been told and learn through my experiences in my own life of what it actually means. I'm not going to just take a quote from a Bible or take a saying from someone or take somebody else's understanding and triumph and testimony. Be like, yeah, I fall in line with that too. I feel that. That's good. That's good to get you to target what it is you need to find for yourself. It's probably good for that. But on the real, you got to be able to look at your own journey and find the understanding. You use those things as guidelines, like the things that our parents teach us when we're kids. We go to school, we go to college if we can. Because everything, you got to use it as guideline so you can continue to push and move forward. You know, not just based on how you feel or how you feel you don't have what someone else feels you, or you feel like you deserve everything you want. You got to simplify that by using reality as a placeholder and saying, what am I actually capable of doing for me? What's actually important to do for me? Because there's going to be other people in line, whether you have kids, wife, husband, family, cousin, just anybody who depends on you being you. And I had a conversation with my sister about that. I was like, you know what's so dope after everything I've been through in the past 5 to 7 years is that knowing that when you call me during your down points, given everything I've been through, that person you knew and had when I was in my right mind is still available, because I've taken the steps to not just say I've been working on myself. I've been working at what it means to be who you are again if you feel like you fell off. But just being that person she knew she can call and get some uplifting, because she was feeling down. It's just a dope thing to see. And that was by me taking the examples and the things I've been through in life and realize I survived them. So what's the meaning for that? What's the meaning for me? And how important it was for me to stay focused and not just heed to the sayings of be positive. Things will work out the way they're supposed to. Everything happens for a reason. That's just things we repeat. And I'm just learning not to just repeat and really take a opportunity to break down who I am, what I need, what I want, my purpose, why I'm even existing, why am I even doing this video? Those are important things as an individual, because when I look at it, the ones that are going to benefit, from my success and me understanding and earning the right to thrive the way I want, are my kids and my closest family and friends, those who I inadvertently motivate or directly motivate. And as I continue the journey in life and talk real with those who can understand, my reasoning for the way I am, the way I act, the way I talk, and the way I listen, and the way I comprehend, and then the way I articulate in my own intelligent way. It's dope to see that I motivate people, because those ones telling me that I motivate them, they're the reasons I'm even motivated. So my point again is just understanding where whatever it is you think you should have or you should be doing, find a thing that may be blocking your motivation, your faith, your energy, your willingness, your thrivingness. Learn to tap into what that is so you can align what you need to get to where you feel you should be, and more abundantly. I believe there's a lot when you're in motion and when you're moving. Again, things may not look like they're supposed to. I was telling my little brother, I was like, just think about it like this. You got to where you are today. Imagine if you gave yourself less stress while you were going through that journey and just appreciate it. that you were going to get somewhere where you need to be. You didn't know exactly where it was going to be, where and who it was going to come from, but you're here now. So give yourself a break going forward and just taking the steps and understanding that I'm gonna get to where I need to be. But right now I'm gonna focus on the work that I gotta get to where I feel I should be. Because I guarantee something will put you in place where you need to be to get to where you should be. And that's fact. You may not like it, you may love it. But find out where you could tap into that thing that's draining or blocking you from succeeding and being who you feel you should be, whether it's in a relationship, a work ship, a social ship, and an existence ship. That way you can understand and focus on who you are and what makes you go. It's necessary. Just a thought. Just a thought.